I get that.
75 is kind of pushing it.
But 130? 130. I do love Alan's comment. Does that include airfare?
Yeah.
That was great. And then he has a great line. Fred, go to a guy named Fred. He charges you $20 and you can be Playboys.
And where is this Fred located?
Well, Playboy doesn't do it anymore now. The new Playboys.
Oh, maybe they're old ones.
Okay.
Like the collection I have.
Cut the Chubbies. And Cory's talking to the new Chubby, as we mentioned already.
Yeah.
A nice surprise. I didn't know he was in this episode. Nice
Yeah.
surprise. And this episode's full of nice cameos. They have to admit. Very nice. We'll have another one in a minute.
Yeah. Chubby regenerated.
Yes. So, speaking of Pokemon.
No, it's Doctor Who, but...
I know, but still, we're still on the Pokemon, so. Single guy. Okay. What do you got for a single guy out of the town? Envy? Great line! I didn't expect that. Great line.
Same here.
So then, he's talking about where is Potsy, which is Sean.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great Happy Day reference. Very funny Happy Day reference. And he's like, oh, let me see if I can do 56. Here comes Sean.
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
Yeah.
61. Elvis walks in there. What?
And we're talking, he's in full Aloha Hawaii.
What
the comeback special, white jumpsuit, sunglasses, scarf.
Why the fuck is Elvis the Chubbies, first of all? Why the fuck is Elvis in this episode? Why is he in this episode?
And he goes, and he actually asks Chubby if he can have a pie with the burger.
What? No.
I'm not a miracle worker.
Chubby was fantastic.
Yeah.
He was fantastic. For the one scene, he was fantastic.
I'm shocked it wasn't a fried peanut butter and banana sandwich.
Oh. Wow.
You know, a few years ago when they had an Elvis birthday, Reese's actually released a peanut butter and banana peanut butter cup.
Uh-oh.
I just keep maintaining you would not get the true Elvis experience unless you deep fry the peanut butter cup.
I'm going to say it's fair. Oh.
Oh.
Anyway. Elvis the Chubbies. Okay.
I always figure the best way you can make money at the state fair is to set up a stand where you deep fry anything.
Not that they do, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, quick plug. Thanks for mentioning State Fair. Quick plug for wrestling fans. Me and Dad Mark will be at the State Fair Brew City Wrestling Show on August 4th for a 2-show event we're going to. I just want to plug that. If people want to say hi to us, we'll be there. Anyway, Cory talks to Sean, wants to know what's up, and he said, I'm on a date with an import from New York, the Windy City. Really, Sean? Really, Sean?
Swing and a miss.
Well, I was like, it took me a second to click what he said. Like, it took me a second, like, did he say the Windy City? Wait a second. And the funny part is that he practically lived in New York now on the show. Yeah. So it's like...
Well, it was rather windy when Chris Christie let one go.
Oh, but it's the 90s, so that joke doesn't work. But there you go. So then you go to the table, and Eric's sitting there. And the great line of, your date looks a lot like my brother.
Yeah.
Great line.
Is there something you'd like to tell us, Sean? We're deeply in love and you can't stop us.
And Sean goes, oh, we're on that date you couldn't make.
So cue the slash fix.
You're on the date you couldn't make. And Cory's like, the date I couldn't make? Uh-oh, Eric's in trouble. And rightfully in trouble here. Yeah. Eric's rightfully in trouble. Yeah. We can't even argue this one. Eric's rightfully in trouble. So then we cut to the girls show up. And who is the girl? The date?
Mina Savari.
Nicely done there. And she didn't have a character name, but very nicely done. I think that's Mina.
Well, according to the credits, she's named Heidi.
Heidi? You didn't even give her a name on the show.
Yeah.
But it was like, I know who that
and
is.
I believe that was her first role.
That wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't shock me whatsoever. A lot of TJF shows have that, so it wouldn't really shock me. So
sort of like finding out that one of Adam Sandler's first roles was on The Cosby Show.
There's a lot of stuff like that going on. We're going to have a lot more of that, I think, on this show as we go along on this run. So Cory's pissed, completely rightfully pissed. I would be pissed, too, if I was him. Totally
that'd be like if Mandy goes asked on a double date and I got... That'd be like if Mandy was asked on a double date and she turned me down in favor of Scotty.
Oh, yeah, it's true. Before he got engaged, but I got you.
Yeah.
So, we cut home, and Cory's still pissed at home, and Eric is like, it's funny running you into Chubby. It's funny like a clown funny. Great
what are we doing, a Goodfellas?
Great reference. That's a great reference. So I actually want to.
Although I would pay dearly to hear Ben Savage at this time in his life drop a cluster F-bomb like Joe Pesci.
Oh, okay. So, do you watch Honest Trailers? Do you watch Honest Trailers regularly?
Not really, no.
Okay, I'm a Screen Junkies Plus subscriptor.
Yeah.
So I was going through Honest Trailer because they do Honest Trailer commentaries.
I'm trying to get the rocks over here.
Yeah, there's food over here.
All right.
Honest Trailer commentaries, and they were making fun of the fact that on Home Alone, he just can't help himself but try not to curse so much in that movie. It's so funny in the Honest Trailers.
Although the audio commentary actually said that's how he remembered his lines. He built up a rhythm with the F word.
It's so freaking funny in the Honest commentary. They point this out in the Honest Trailer. It's so funny. That's what it reminded me of. I've been watching a lot of Honest Trailers lately.
Hey,
so.
wherever you do, don't tell Cory to get his fucking shine box.
Oh, jeez. Jeez. So I'm actually just quickly looking up. He was wearing a jersey during this whole scene. I didn't find out what player he was. I'm looking it up real quickly. But anyway, so they're talking about this whole situation and how Eric actually did put him over. Did put him over until he actually did the fountain trick, and that hurt him. So again, Eric's not exactly all in the right, in the wrong or in the right. Everyone's kind of all messed up here.
Yeah.
So then we find out.
Yeah, he put him over until she rammed her tongue down his throat.
Yes. Then again, at that point, I'm going to blame him.
Yeah.
But anyway. So, the danger scale. What is his danger scale?
He comes in slightly below lime jello.
Slightly less dangerous than lime jello. And he's like, really? Well, some people think lemon.
And that makes it better.
Apparently, that does make it better. I don't understand.
I mean, how is lemon jello safer than lime jello?
That's a valid question that I don't have an answer to.
I mean, it doesn't matter the flavor. Shouldn't all jello be kind of on the same level of safeness?
That's true. You got a valid point.
Yeah.
By the way, Wikipedia, you're terrible at giving me lineups for football teams. I know that. You're terrible at this. So I'm going to give that up now. Anyway, I should have looked it up before we started. But anyway, so danger scale, lemon. So then we're having this conversation, and Morgan walks in for the one scene in this episode.
Yeah.
Mr. Buzzy had a bad dream. Can you sleep with him where it's safe?
Yeah.
Which is adorable. I'm sorry, it's absolutely adorable.
How can you turn that down?
And, well, he's Jello.
Yeah.
He's Jello.
Anybody would be Jello when faced with that.
Yes, he's Jello.
I mean, seriously, how can you turn that down? That's like kicking a puppy on the ground or something.
So we cut to the school, and I have to make a Girl Meets World reference here. Girl Meets World reference.
Okay.
On Girl Meets World, the joke on Girl Meets World is Cory literally writes a word on the blackboard, points at it, and then goes off on a 20-minute monologue. That is pretty much what he does on Girl Meets World. So when I see Feeny writing on the chalkboard, but he has like full paragraphs and all this detail, we're going, Cory, he's your mentor. Do that. You can do your monologues and go on your tangents, but at least write something on the chalkboard.
Chalk's expensive.
Write something on the fucking chalkboard.
And then next class he'll write something.
Well, what was the last one? It was I forgot what it was. They're talking about it's like nature. That's all it was on the word. Nature.
Well, at least write something. Next class in big letters, something.
So anyway, we're talking about Harry Truman. I love these comparisons to him. Good, you can have this one. How much you love the Harry Truman stuff with him. What did he say? The guy in a... Where's your phone?
Oh, there.
Where's your phone?
I got it.
What was the whole line? It was very, very funny.
All right, here. Hold on. I'm going to see if they have it under quotes here.
Yeah, the Harry Truman comparison was freaking hysterical.
Okay. Crap. We're probably going to have to edit.
That's fine. That's editing happens.
All right. Okay, let's see here. Okay. I don't know if they have this here.
Well, it was pretty much... What were they making fun of him for earlier in the episode?
Oh, the sweater vest.
The sweater-vested president who stopped World War II.
Yeah, the sweater-vested man who stopped
World War II
by
and
taking
got reelected.
Yeah.
So funny. Very, very, very funny. And, So that happened. And I love how other lessons on the show never actually end, ever. Never actually end on the show. Because then the bell rings, everyone leaves, and Sean goes up to Cory. I did a lot of thinking. Very rare for me. It's not about that big war part 2 thing.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, no, here, it's a... Here. Harry
go.
S. Truman, a mild-mannered sweater vest wearer. He brought about a decisive end to World War II, and then got reelected in spite of the prediction that he wouldn't. Ha ha!
It was the ha-ha that made it for me. Ha-ha made it for me. Oh, shit, that's funny. So, Sean, though, he has no memory, by the way, of anything, because he forgot what he was going to say. He goes to apologize to Cory. Cory doesn't blame Sean. He's not mad at Sean. He's not mad at anyone anymore. He's just upset in general now. And he said, you two went on with cool girls from New York, and I stayed home playing Candyland with Morgan and lost. And they colored, and one of them got on the fridge. So Sean leaves disgusted and looks at Feeny like, you talk to him. You talk to him. And this just turns into one of the best Feeny montages we've had in a while. I really enjoyed this whole thing. Of Feeny giving Cory the pep talk. A really nice pep talk here. And it'll close our show, because we haven't had a good Feeny ending in a while. So this is a good Feeny ending. Pep talk pretty much saying... And so Cory pretty much talking about how everyone here thinks I'm safe and boring. And enter Turner mocking Feeny with the ski jacket, which was hysterical. Yeah. So
we need the noises of him making the ski sounds there.
So, then, okay, you can have this line. It's not on my screen here if you want this line.
Okay, then.
Highlighted.
So, I'm rather busy right now. Can you stick it in your ear until I need it?
Great line. That was a fantastic line. So, Feeny gives a great speech, great advice. We'll get to that at the end of the show. And, Cory and Feeny, they bond here. It's like when they're like their first bonding experience of this season. They haven't had one this season, so it's nice to see them bonding over something this season. And perceived being safe and cautious. They both agree, and then Cory says they have to do something stupid.
And then you have Feeny give a little pause and just yes.
Very, very funny.
Oh wait, no, sorry. Yeah.
The hesitation was fantastic. Great. So, we come back home, and Alan slept in because he was tired. He got home late from his poker game. We find out he lost $300 while playing poker.
I
don't play poker, so I don't really understand this logic. I don't gamble either, so that's another thing, too.
Yeah.
So, we're fighting over what amounts to $430 between the two of them. Wow!
Oh my god.
That's a lot of money between two people in a matter of 24 hours. That's a lot of money. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. That's a lot of money. So, Amy's pissed. Don't blame her. And then the two of them talk it out. They pretty much start talking over each other, and then they are fine at the end.
Apparently arguing is a turn-on.
It is, actually. If you ever heard the term makeup sex, there's a reason for that sentence. There's a reason for that sentence. Okay, we cut back upstairs, and I wrote this down because I want this story of a kid at the batting cage that laughs at Cory. I want that story! Like, what the hell happened there? Like, what is the backstory of that line? There's so many times we threw a line out that's like, what is the backstory there?
I was still trying to find the speech. I didn't catch it.
Oh, Cory, when Eric was looking for Cory, and he's like, let's go to the batting cages. I guarantee you the kid that laughed at you isn't there anymore. I want that backstory. I really want that backstory. That's actually a compliment to a good show.
Yeah.
When you throw a line, I'm like, wait a minute, I want that story. Like, what happens to me a lot on shows. So we get a letter. I don't have the whole letter, but I have pretty much, Dear Eric, you think I'm safe and I'm not. I'm going to the amusement park with Mr. Feeny.
Oh, and even better, it's I think I'm dangerous, so I'm gonna. It's gonna say, I can't remember. So I'm going to the park with Mr. Feeny. Mr. Feeny? Yes, Mr. Feeny.
Great joke.
Yeah.
Great joke. Don't try and stop me.
And they're going and they're going at 9, 8 Central.
Boom! He's out the door.
Yeah.
So we cut to the amusement park, and this is so crazy and funny. It is the most challenging roller coaster ride in history. That parent's clergyman and NASA engineer.